Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video I'll be reviewing this. This is Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron Seeker Elite 2-pack. Now this is an Amazon exclusive featuring 2 out of the 3 Coneheads, Ramjet and Dirge. Now we got another Seeker 2-pack featuring Thundercracker and Skywarp, which was a Target exclusive. So all we're missing right now is the last Conehead Thrust. So hopefully that figure comes around pretty soon. Anyway, here he is, or here they are in package. Very cool box art. Now this is half of a larger piece of art, being the other Amazon exclusive, which is Earthrise Prowl and Ironhide, which, similar to last year's Siege exclusive, should join up to this side to form one large piece of art. But very nice, cool looking box art in their jet mode. Side of the box and the back of the box. As you see, both of them transform in 23 steps. And you see on the side of the box art, the arc there. You can see up here, Thrust. So hopefully Thrust comes around pretty soon. Okay, let's get these guys out of the package. And here they are out of the package. It comes with the instruction sheet for both Dirge and Ramjet. You also get the map piece and the decoder. Unfortunately, there's no location on the map, so nothing to decode. Small little gripe is that there's no consistency in the thickness of the map. So this map piece is a lot thicker than what comes from in the regular Earthrise releases. And we have Ramjet and Dirge themselves. Let's take a closer look at Ramjet. Very cool looking head sculpt. Not a lot of paint apps, especially here on the knees, like Dirge. So it would have been nice if there was just a little bit more. Now this is not my first copy of this set. I got this set probably over a month ago, but when I received it, it was defective because it had 2 left parts of this wing tip. So fortunately I was able to source another copy for a good price, and I did contact Hasbro. They are going to send me a replacement or something equivalent. Not sure what it's going to be. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be an exact replacement of this set, since this has long sold out. Still very glad I got this. Very cool looking Conehead. Let's take a look at Dirge. Now Dirge has a different facial expression, which, gotta be honest, not really liking it. Wish it was just the regular closed mouth expression. They did the same thing to Skywarp. Let's bring Skywarp here. Gave him this silly expression, but it is what it is. Again, nice paint apps on the knees, a little bit more than Ramjet. All in all, very cool. Now, this is mostly a slight retool of the Earthrise Seeker. We have here Skywarp, but there are some changes. This won't be a full review, as I reviewed Starscream and the Seekers already, so I'll put a link to those reviews in the description below and in the card above. But let's compare the two here. So first we have Skywarp, and just looking at them, initially they look to be just a slight retool on the wings, but it's actually a little bit more. Just starting from the chest area, you can see this front part here is a totally new piece. It's molded differently here on the middle and down here as well. Like the chest turbines are more square here, but for this Seeker 2-pack it's more rectangular. So it's kind of a nice touch. They didn't use exactly all the same parts. The arms, they look to be the same mold, yeah, same surface detail on them. And then the legs is different as well. You have this covering the knees. This is a little bit more thicker and shorter, while this is longer and thinner. And of course on the outside it's a totally different sculpt, because they added this plastic piece to hold this part of the wings. So while it is a slight retool, you know, they did change up certain surface areas to make them a little bit more unique, which to me is a nice touch, because like if you look at the chest, that alone helps out to distinguish these two types of Seekers. Would have been nice if there was paint detail on the inside though for Ramjet and Dirge here. It is nice that they painted the top here, because Skywarp is not painted, and yeah, that's actually different as well. If you look at the surface detail on this part, there's that little circular piece, but they don't have it. So very cool. I don't know, for me, I appreciate small touches like that, because you know, in G1 they were basically straight repaints, no surface detail changed. But at least with these two, they, being that these are traditionally repaints, they did the extra step of changing the surface detail when they really didn't need to, but they did. So for me, I think that's a nice touch. And a little group shot with the rest of the Seekers we have so far. Just missing one, which is Thrust, and I really hope we're going to get that figure pretty soon. And for some size comparisons, here they are with fellow Voyager Earthrise Megatron. Okay, let's get these guys transformed into their jet mode. Here is Ramjet and Dirge in their vehicle mode. Very true to their Generation 1 counterpart. Unfortunately, they suffer the same things that Earthrise Starscream does. The hollowness here, no landing gear, but I don't know, it's okay. Would have been nice though for landing gear, something to flip out here and possibly over here. Personally, I can deal with the hollowness. Again, would have been nice to have their iconic weapons in vehicle mode. But still, very nice looking jet mode from the top. Here's Dirge. Very cool. Again, really not much to say in this mode. I do like the size, and you know, similar to the Earthrise Starscream mold, I think it expands out really well for a Voyager in vehicle mode. And a quick shot of my Decepticon Air Force so far in formation, just missing Thrust. I really like this mold. I really hope down the line, even with the passing of the War for Cybertron trilogy, that they continue to use this mold. I hope one day we get a Generation Selects Sunstorm. That would be very cool. Okay, let's get Ramjet and Dirge into their robot mode for my final thoughts. So my final thoughts on the Seeker Elite 2-pack Ramjet and Dirge. Overall, very pleased with it. Of course, it's because it's based on the new Seeker mold, and that mold I'm very happy with. Not to say it doesn't have its faults. being in vehicle mode. There are no landing gears, no waist articulation, and of course the hollowness in jet mode in the middle. So it does have its faults, but overall I think the negatives are way less than the positives. Now, the negatives specific to this set for me would be the weapons. I wish that they went with a more unique look. It doesn't even have to be exactly a Generation 1 look, but something unique to them, like they did in G1. And the other negative is this guy's facial expression. I wish Dirge had a regular head and not that open mouth facial expressions. Now on the positives, I do like the fact that it's more than just a repaint with new wings. I like the fact that they added new surface detail on the chest area, as you can see over here, with the turbines in this area, and new details for the legs, especially around the knees. So that is a nice touch. Anyway, that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Follow us on social media and check out our Discord. Links in the description below.